Good day, everybody. I am Julius A. Awoniyi. We are rounding off an old year, as people say, and we are entering into a new one. You listening to me, I know you must be more than a year old. Definitely, you have spent certain years on the surface of the earth. You have concluded or finished several years or many years. And you have taken up new years. You must have realized that there were years you achieved things, and there were years you really didn't achieve much. The question is, what changes the year? What changes a particular year? What changes the year is your achievement. What you'll achieve in a particular year matters a lot. When life is void of progress, it becomes a burden. But when you keep fulfilling, you keep achieving your expectations and your goals, you will be happy with yourself. You become so joyful that, oh, this passing year, I was able to achieve this. This new year, I have gotten this. Oh, the future shall be bright. Let me tell you, there is no magic wand anywhere that you have to apply to make one year better than the other. People so much believe in luck, ill luck, bad luck, good luck, fortune, favor. Well, that could be their belief, but fortune, favor, all these things have to do with your planning. How you plan yourself. The word of God makes me to understand in Psalm 65, verse 11, that thou crownest the year with thy goodness, and thy paths drop fatness. The meaning of that is that God, the Creator Himself, He crowns the year with goodness. Any year at all, be it year 1900 or year 2000 or 2002 or 2020 or 2014 or 2024, whatever be the year, God crowns every year with His goodness. And the paths of God, they drop fatness for as many that we catch it, for as many that we get it. So, a year succeeding or working well in your hand, and another one not working well in your hand, depends on you. Absolutely. That is why Romans 14 in verse 5, it says, one man estimates one day above another, and another estimates every day alike. Let every man be persuaded, be fully persuaded in his own mind. Somebody could decide, year 2024 will be my best year. I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to achieve that. I will get this. I tell you, when you make up your mind, it will be like that exactly, regardless of the forces around. Because you would have planned the forces in place. The force of procrastination, the force of laziness, the force of not sleeping in time, wasting time on movies, the force of waking up too late, and all the rest, the force of not reading. You would have calculated everything that, oh, this new year, I'm going to shun this. When I shun them, then I'll be able to achieve my goal. So, what changes the year? That is the title of my New Year broadcast. And what changes the year, as I said, is your achievement. What you get. The question is, what is achievement? Achievements, I may otherwise call it success. And success is the progressive realization of a set goal or a set of goals. Progressive realization of a goal you have set or a set of goals. Success simply means a person becoming all they can become in their lifetime or at a particular period of time. Everyone is meant to be successful in as much as you are a human being. Everyone is expected to make it in life, but it is in your hand. Remember, there are only 52 weeks in a year. You can share the 52, the whole year, into 52. The first week, these are the things I want to do. These are the things I want to achieve. For instance, you can tell yourself the first year of 20 of the next year, I want to spend the first week to read a book. The second week, another book. The third one. At the end of the year, you must have read 52 books. Now, the first year, I want to be listening to Minister so and so, all his messages, as many in the first week. The second week, another minister. The third week, another minister. Now, the first week, this is what I will do about my environment, my home. This. That is how to plan. Now, there are 52 weeks in a year, 12 months in a year. You can divide your goals this new year into 12. I must achieve this in the first month, the second month, the third month, just like that. There are four quarters in a year. Oh, these four quarters, darling, what can we achieve in the first quarter, second quarter, third one, fourth one? That is how to become successful. Remember, there are 7 days in a week. You can share every week into 7. What are the things you want to get, you want to make, you want to realize? It is possible when you get determined. And there are 24 hours in every day. See, if you start failing in each day, you will realize that at the end of the week, you fail. You will realize at the end of the month, you fail. And that is how the whole year will be gone and nothing will happen. See, we have only one life to live, as I've always told people, just one life. We are not given the chance or the opportunity to live twice. We live once, we go. That is your own time, that is your generation. I don't know how old you are currently, but no matter how young you are growing older every day. Did you get that? No matter how young you are, maybe you compare your age. Oh, I'm just 25, I'm just 33, so and so is 52, so and so is 71. No matter how young you are growing older every day. You also will become 72 one day. You become 85 if God keeps you. So plan. There is future for you. You see, we have what I call the near future, the mid future, and the far future. You must plan all this. The first 30 years of my life, what should I have gotten? Education, second degree, third degree, skills, sources of incomes, whatever. The second source of my life, another 30 years, I must have been in marriage. I must have settled everything marriage. My children must have grown old and become something meaningful. The last part, last 30 years, if God says you are living 90, I don't know. If He says you are living 200, the last part of my life, I want to influence the whole world. I'm just giving that as an example. That may not be yours. That may not be mine, of course. That is not my thought. This is how I want to do it. So, near future, mid future, far future. Plan it. I think there are 7 areas you need to plan in this new year we are entering. 7 areas. Number one, you should set what I call spiritual goal. Spiritual goal. And it could be goals. How will my spiritual life be? How was it, or how is it in the passing year? What are the spiritual exercise I should be doing that I didn't do well last year? How do I do it in this new year? Waking up early, praying, studying the scriptures, fasting at least maybe once in a week, depending on you, or twice or 3 times. It depends on your health and how God leads you. You don't copy anybody. Never copy anybody at all. No, not at all. You set your own goal. Do you want to go into commentaries? Study the commentaries. Do you want to read certain Christian books? Go ahead. Who are the authors, Christian authors you want to read? Who are the mentors, spiritual mentors you want to follow? Set all these goals and you see how well you will start achieving them. Number 2 goal you have to set is physical well-being goals. How much do you fall sick? Let me ask you. Are you wise enough to know when to work and when to rest? Do you rest at the time you are to rest? Do you have enough sleep? Why do you visit hospital from time to time? Clinic today, private hospital tomorrow, general hospital next tomorrow, teaching hospital the following day, mental wings, and all manner of pharmacists and pharmaceutical shops and all the rest. How is it like that to you? How can you conquer that? You set a goal of your physical well-being, because if you must succeed in life, it starts from your health. A man that is not good, whose health is fragile, cannot succeed in other areas. It will be very difficult, extremely difficult to succeed in other areas. So take note. Number 3, set goals about your office, your workplace. I tell you the truth, your business, your job. When am I to arrive my office? The break time the office has given to us, how do I spend it? Let me tell you, it's not all the time you use break hour to work and work, personal work. You may use it to rest. You may look for a corner and lie down if that is what is necessary. And it could be that, oh, this 1 hour break, 20 minutes for lying down at a corner, resting under AC, under good breeze. The next 20 minutes, I eat my food. The next 20 minutes, I do some reading or do some personal cleaning. You clean, or some phone calls. Set it. And you may not be an employee. You may have your own personal business. You must also rest. You create time for break. How do you spend it? Then how do you undo your job, your business, your work to have maximum impact and to get the best you are expecting to get? Set the goal. Number 4, you set goal about your family. Now, single people, I challenge you, once you are up to 25 years old, of course, a young lady that is up to 20 years old should think of whom to marry, how to marry, where to live after marriage, and all the rest. You think about marriage. As a young man too, when you're up to 22, begin to think about marriage. You see, the reason why people marry late, it's not the devil many a times. It's our too much relaxation. Many are too relaxed. At the age of 25, what are you doing about your marriage? Oh, I'm not thinking about marriage now. 27, oh, I'm not thinking about marriage now. 30, I'm not thinking. Now, when it is 35, they will now start thinking about marriage. When they have almost spent half of the years they have on the surface of the earth. So you think about your marriage. Please, single people, do you know you can get married in this coming year? It is in your hand. It's not in the hand of Satan. Of course, God might have made everything you need available, ready. But if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. We that are married, what is your plan for your spouse? What is your plan for your children? I tell you, we have to plan them. The planning should be inclusive. The goal should be all round. How they will feed, the uniform, the school fees, end of the year party, textbooks, everything. Your wife's head, your husband's head. How to get your own land, how to build your own house, how to get your car, how to set other sources of rest for yourself, how to travel out of the country for certain purposes, not just to travel, for certain purpose. If you don't have a purpose of traveling, there is no need traveling. Traveling out is not an achievement. It must be for a purpose. Take notes. So number 5 goal you must set is financial well-being. Financial goal. How much is my salary? After deducting my tax and offering, what remains? After deducting utility bill, what remains? After deducting transportation fare or fare, what remains? After deducting all these things, how much do I have? Disposable income. Now, will this thing help me to be rich, to be wealthy, to overcome financial crisis at the end of the year? Or what will be my financial take at the end of 5 years, at the end of 10 years? If I continue doing this job until I become 40, 50, will I achieve? Will I make it in life? Will I be a third class citizen or second class or first class financially? Will I be able to fulfill destiny doing this same job or work? Look at it. So if you have to change your job, change it. But I warn you, do not change your job until you have got another better one. Again, in planning your financial goals, your financial planning, you look at it. What are the side hustle? We call something side hustle in Nigeria. What are the side hustles I can do? What are the augmentation I can do? How can I augment my little income or salary in the face of this biting economy? Because we don't know how the economy of next year will be. Probably that of this year is better. Maybe better than that of next year. We don't know. We don't. We see. Most of us are inside the vehicle, and we don't even know the driver driving us. We don't know where he's driving us to. Now, plan your financial life. How you can make more money, and how you can invest the money. I taught people some times ago that there are 6 ways of getting income. 2 of them are not okay. Number 1, by stealing. You can get money, but that is against the law. You will end up in prison. By borrowing, that is not also acceptable. It brings shame. Number 3 is by being an employee, which is the least. Number 4 is by being self-employed, which is better. Number 5 is by you starting a business. You set up a system, people will be working for you. And number 6 is by you investing. So you can move from, you forget the first 2. Let's go to the last 4. You can move from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. That is how you become financially free. And let me tell you, money answereth all things. When you become financially free, you are free in many things. There are 3 things human beings crave for. Number 1, human being craves for financial breakthrough or money. Number 2, when a man has made money and has set life in order, everything money can do. Another thing human being craves for is position. You have made money, you have people go into politics, they become chiefs, they become pastors or imams or whatever, anything. They want position. Oh, I've gotten money. Money is no more my problem. How can I get position? Either to benefit people or to oppress them. People go for position. Now, when they have gotten position, they go for the last stage, longevity. How can I live long? That is why you see people doing rituals and all manner of terrible things in order to live long. And those that know the Lord, that know God, they seek the face of God to live long. because it is only one life. One. So, three things people crave for: money, power, longevity. You also have to crave for that as a child of God. Get it. Now, number six goal you have to set in the new year is, you see, no man is an island to himself. You set the you don't live alone, no matter how rich, how wealthy, how influential, how popular, how famous, how great, how well traveled or well read you are. You are a professor, you are a proprietor, you are this, you are that. You can't live alone. Some people must live around you. You need the market women, you need the businessmen, you need your husband, you need your wife, you need your children, you need your grandchildren, you need your in-laws, you need your neighbors, you need your pastor, you need your religious leaders, you need your president, you need your vice president, you need your governor, you need you need a lot of you. You need a cleaner. You need what I call domestic workers: cleaner, gardeners, drivers, whoever they are, security people. So you don't live alone. Of course, we meet people with people every day. As you go on the highways, on the road, on the streets, in your school, in your institution, you meet human beings. You need a pilot, commercial or private. You need all manner of people. The question is, you don't live for yourself. How do I influence people? You need to make impact on human being in your own life in this generation. You shall be remembered by what you have done. There are names we cannot forget, names of people in the first century, people that influenced people, but people that lived to themselves, they have been forgotten. Nobody remembers them. Plan, have that goal in this new year that I want to influence people. I want to give to people that lack. I want to share my wealth with people. Even the little I realize, the little income I get, I still want to give to people. I want to share with people. The motherless home. In fact, it may not even be motherless home. Individuals that need. People that will ask you at a particular moment, give to them. At times, people that don't even ask you, but you are aware that this fellow needs my assistance. This person needs my help. Plan their own also into your goal for this new year so that you can influence people, you can impact people, you can help others. Now, number seven, which is the last one, as I close the new year broadcast, which has been titled What Changes the Year? Your Achievement. Number seven, you have to plan how to fulfill destiny and have rest in your latter years. Who are you? What are you meant to be in your generation? Have you discovered your talents, your natural gifts, your opportunities, what your certificates and your educational level can do? Your ability to speak, ability to sing, ability to dance, ability to help others, the grace to be lenient, to be approachable, to advise people, skills, a lot of things. What do you do that gives you maximum joy? What are the things that when you do it, you feel like, oh, you have achieved well? Your conscience bears you witness that, oh, I have done what I ought to do. I call it fulfillment of destiny. Discover it and tailor everything towards that so that you can have daily joy. When you fulfill destiny, it becomes a tonic to your soul. You become happier and happier. And it helps your latter years, it helps your health, and it prepares you for eternity of rest. Remember, it is appointed unto men once to die, and after this, the judgment. You have to prepare for an eternity of rest. When a man dies, he either goes to hell or heaven. Where will you go eventually? Your decision today determines your destiny tomorrow. Your preparation today, because we are thinking of your future. You don't know. You may think you will live long. You may not live long. It's a reality. You may think you will die tomorrow. You may not die for the next 7 decades, 20 decades, 20 decades, if God wishes. I don't know. In this current generation, I don't know. I don't know. But you must die one day. Prepare for where you are going eventually. So that is how to prepare for the new year. What changes the year is your achievements. Oh, what will you achieve? Sit down now and think. God bless you. See you in the new year.